Okay, so let's get ready to start now. That's in the right position, that's in right. Okay everybody, welcome to episode 3 of this Diablo community build. Now I have made a few changes since the last time I live streamed yesterday. We have some new skills, so I give a slash with zeal, so the attack gains increased speed for every hit and it deals holy damage. And we have sweep attack, so a generator and a spender. We've still got our Fist of Heavens, which is still built around the same thing. Sorry about this. Okay, item wise, there's been a reroll done on Vigilante Belt and on our armour to give us the 3 slots. So as you can see, we've now got all rubies in. And if you look at our damage now, it's 877. Details, now this is where we're going to see some good stuff here. Crit and damage, and there's our damage to elites. But I want to draw your attention to this. We now have a 40% block chance. I'd missed a whatchamacallit, passive, and I had to add it on, and that passive was hold your ground. It says there we can no longer dodge, while block chance is increased by a further 15%. And remember, our our Heaven's Fury triggering forwards is based on block. Now just before we get into another run, I would like to send a quick message out to Spinky Baby. As you know, he is my brother, and he is ill at the moment with flu, man flu, whatever you want to call it. So, Spinky Baby, get well soon. Thank you for your help on this, because he's the person who helped me to change, because nobody's leaving comments. So come on, guys, if you watch, if you view, if you like it, leave a comment, please. Let's try to get some more input into this. So, without further ado, let's do a run and see where we get. So I'm going to do a run. Right, well it's going to have to be Nephilim because we're out with Greater Rifts. Should we try a level 8 run? See how we do? I know last time it took ages. I'll tell you what, let's knock it down to T7. So give me a second. So if I go escape, lower difficulty. Okay. Alright, so I've lowered it down to T7. We're going to try and run it on there, and let's see what we get. So, Nephilim Rift. So here we go. So with the increased block chance, look out for the fire forwards, and also keep an eye out for the slash. And you will see Wrath now goes up and down. Sorry about all the clicking from the keys. I know it was rather loud last time. Like I said, I apologise. I didn't actually take that into account. Okay. We'll see straight away off goes the cannon, and oh yeah, it's hitting, and it's hitting hard. Like I said, I didn't really have a chance to fully test this build in this scenario earlier. To be honest, I had to pop out, so I thought I would give it a try now, and then I thought, well, I'll tell you what, I'll just do it live on the stream. So you guys get to see yourselves the first look at this as I do, in this setup. Well, from what I can see, I don't think it looks too bad. I think we've got ourselves a contender here. So this is level 7, or Torment 7, and we're keeping up on the pace. We'll see how we do one-on-one with the Rift Guardian, and then it'll really tell us where we stand with this build. Throat's still killing, by the way, guys, so you may not be as much talking again in this video. Our damage is quite a bit higher now. Not You know, still not as high as the likes of the hammered in the other builds that I've got. But again, we still need to settle on gear for this. Now we're using sweep attack, it might be an idea to switch to the rolling set. But I don't want to turn this back too much towards your standard sweep build. Because that's not what this was meant to be. I say it was meant to be something that was put together, you know, with a few people thinking, not just, oh, this is the one which is used the most online. And this is aimed at T4 as well. T4? 2.4. I'm seeing damage there in, well, at least double digit in the millions, so that's a step forward from where we were, because as you know, we were getting single, like million damages. We are still getting singles majority, but I think we will be seeing higher ones soon enough. I'm not trying to rush myself through this map, by the way. I'm just trying to just weigh the character a little bit, see how it, yeah, well, really how it's going. See, when that shotgun does go off, quite a bit of power behind it. So I try to keep it on that elite so you can see the health. I'm going to hit from that cannon to quite a bit off, to a large chunk. Yeah, so that was a very unique one there. He had about half energy left in one hit and it was down. So I think that shows that the damage is there to be done. And again, you see that cannon going off more like a machine gun now with these hits. The more things that are hitting us, the more times that's going off. What's that, 40% I think we said for block chance, so 4 out of 10 are hitting. So I don't think that's too bad a ratio right now. We might be able to get our block a little bit higher. And maybe if we find a ancient, the shield we're using at the moment. Let's see what that does. I do still like carrying on this Reaper Lightning because it does do so much damage when it connects at times. And if you get a power conduit as well, they're linked quite nicely. And you see again that machine gun like effect. Once you've got the life to take the hit, like I said, it's not too bad, because you just kind of stood there and they're basically beating themselves. get these from over here. There's another one up there. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Well, like I say, I am firing off my holy flail as we're doing it with extra damage. It is backed up by holy as well, so our holy bonus that we have at 20% is also helping us. So it all stacks up together. So we're already a quarter way through it, and this is level 7, remember, this is a T7 run. Okay. And again, look at, of course, that cannon, and we're just doing some great damage with that. Right, and we're now in a bit of a shitstorm here. Oh no, oh. Run away, run away, run away. I was running away from the arcane damage, and I just remembered if we can actually take arcane damage. Alright, so down come all fists again, heaven. I hate them jailers when we end up jumping around all over the place and shit. Yeah, so all in all, I don't think this run is doing too bad right now. Do I think the builds can be made better? Yeah, certainly. But what that would actually look like is the bit I don't really know yet. Okay, so we've got further damage going in here, left, right and centre, lots of it. Okay. Seems to be alright, I think, here. We're going to get the Rift Guardians very, very shortly. Ah, that's a good one. What's it like against them guys? I hope it's the I hope the lightning falls it for ages. Kill the treasure goblin! Ah, let the little white be. I'm not spending half my time chasing a goblin. Come on, where's the extra 8s? Oh, here. And then immediately off comes the shotgun. Here we go, Rift Guardian. Now he's actually in the room just around here, I believe. And there he is. Oh, and that is one ugly motherfucker. So as you can see the damage now, there's the 32 millions. Our dot damage is really coming up. I'm hoping to get a couple of clean hits so you can see the actual damage that I'm doing. Killing blow. Alright, maybe not. There we go. Knew it was around there somewhere. Death's Breath, we'll have some more of them. Fuck, I'd be out of the room. See, I'm not out of the room. Right, it might be the blood shards when I think about it. We'll have a look at the shards in a second. But I don't think that was too bad a run on T7. Now that would give us more damage, but we would lose the whole effect of our Heaven's Fury, so we're not going to do that, of course. So let's have a look here at what we would like ideally from Kadala. When we do when we hit her in a second. See, we're at maximum of blood shards. So why haven't we got this ancient? Our ivory tower is ancient. And we could possibly take another roll on it, see if we could get that the base block up. What's our buttons? How fit the fell is. So our unit isn't. There's quite a bit that isn't ancient here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally go down the list. So I'm going to put them there. And should we go for another weapon? Yeah, we'll have the two-handed weapon. And now we'll just go one of each. Huh, diddle. So we'll go back. Yeah, Kidala's been annoying. All yellows. What a pain, eh, guys? Okay, but with yellows we can upgrade them. And that for the life of me, I can't remember what it is now. So to upgrade, here we go. So it's reusable parts, arcane dust, reusable parts, arcane dust, filed crystals, and death's breath. And then of course the rare. Now it's got to be, there is a key point here, that it has to be a rare level 70. And some of the things you get from Kandala sometimes aren't, or the vendors as well. Okay, so we know what we need, so let's quickly do a bit of shopping for our stash. We're going to put these gems away in here, doesn't matter where they go right now. Okay, so we needed Devil's Breath, which we've got here. And we got 2 of them there. And I'm sure I've got more. Oh yeah. And there's the other 4,000 to go with it. Arcane Dust, which we've got there, that goes there, take that one out. Put it back, so there's that one. Now we weren't needing them, but we were needing crystals. So we'll just take another 5,000 of them. And then last but not least, we do need reusable parts. Now the best thing is that's all we need for this. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to upgrade what we got. So we'll start here. Fearful memory. Okay. So chances are we're not going to get anything we can use, but why not for a change? For those who haven't used the cube before, you can at least see exactly what it does and how it works. Stone gauntlets, first time I've seen these. Not bad. No use to us right now, like. Ah, we got another Acquiesce. Or Aquila. It does have, well, if we take the gems out, yeah, so without the gems, we're going to gain a higher toughness, better recovery, and a 0.4% drop in our damage. Now, we would have to re-roll to get the sockets back. So once we do that, I don't think it's going to be... yeah, I don't think it's going to be worth the shot. But we shall come back to it. Let's put the Sabatins in. Let's see what these get. Wood spiders. Paladins of the Archon. more Gabriel's hand braces. Now, was I using that on this one or the hammer again? I'm using them on my hammer. Yeah, blessed hammer. So they're actually going to go quite nicely for my other build, my Hammerden build. So I'll tell you what, put them down there. Let's see what we get this time. Blackthorn's jousting. Well, on the good side, like I say, we are getting Sacred Harness. Hang on a minute. Sorry guys, what's this one? Judgment gains the effect of the debilitate rune and is cast on your landing location when casting Fallen Sword. That's what I've not seen. Against our current belt, I don't think it would be much use unless we go back to using Fallen Sword. I'm going to put you down there as well. Let's try these shields. We're going to get an upgrade to our current one. Who knows? Oh, Defender of West March, the one that gives the wolf. And not once have I seen a wolf actually jump out of that yet. And I think the same is said for Spinky Baby as well. He's not. And we have both rocked up some hours on this. Lidless Wall. Always determination. I've got an ancient pair on at the moment, so yeah, that's not worth any type of sacrifice right now. Nemesis braces. Shrines and pylon will spawn an enemy champion. Now that's good and bad. I suppose if every shrine or pylon spawns an enemy champion, if you're doing a Grift rift, theoretically kill the champion, therefore more globes to level your thing up. Level your bar. Might be worth a shot, but we'll come back to that, because what I'm also thinking is a leveling build. One, well, it sounds purely meant on getting XP. Another one. We get a 20% recovery, 8% toughness, and up 4% damage ride without the runes, without the gems. With the gems, we still. How is that possible? 0.4% damage without the strength gems. So at the strength, it actually drops lower. Anyway, well, yeah, of course it does. Duh, because it's less damage. Sorry, that was me being a bloody idiot, not thinking. Okay, so let's see what this gives us. Switch anglers. Well, we're getting through this lot. Subton Spurs. What are you going to give us? Sorry, Blackthorns. Well, I'm not. Hang on a minute. If I was even to put them on, we'd lose the plus 500 strength bonus. Yeah, it's not worth the trade. Another pair of stone gauntlets. Nearly done, guys. What do you mean transmute failed? Ah, that's because they're blue. Duh. Told you guys, I'm just having one of them days today where, yeah, it's crazy. Restraint ring. Crown of Light. This might be a good idea, an amulet. Zephyrian. A 20% damage boost against the current. Even if we take out the Wrath gem. Okay, yeah, I'd go back to taking arcane damage, but a 20% damage boost. Well, let's have a look at that. If we flip them over now. Oh, duh. Yes, I forgot to do that. Let's try that again, shall we? So 877. Flip it, and we're up to 1 mil. I think that's too much of a power thing not to take, isn't it, guys? Yes, it takes down our resists. But resists we can bring up the diamonds if we need to. So I think that's a trade-off we might keep now. I do need to get the gem out of that. Hang on, yes, because I will have to sacrifice something, won't I, to get the socket. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a bastard. Whatever I sacrifice there is going to bring the damage down. We're obviously up to the million because of the crit hit damage increase of 52%. So we'll see. Let's go. Let's do the rest. Let's see what else we got here. Standard manheld ring. Traveller's Pledge. Okay. Now what we could do, Traveller's Pledge is the ability we could roll the top one and get our holy damage. We'd get high crit hit damage, strength and armour. Now, according to that, against the Zephyrian, we're going to lose damage, and we're going to lose recovery. But remember, we're going to re-roll and get the holy damage. However, that being said, if I do that, we still can put our Wrath back in there, our lightning gem. And remember, we have that, our Wreath of Lightning at level 43. Which has been definitely helping us. I think that would be cool if we could get a socket in it. And if we tag it with the Compass Rose, we've got another one then. Because look at the set bonus. Compass Rose, extra vitality, but crit hit damage goes up by a further 50%. If we use Compass Rose, we're going to sacrifice off one of these. And as you guys know from listening to me, I won't sacrifice Unity at this point. So that means it would have to be our Convection of Elements. So whatever we put there... Okay, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's keep things moving a little bit. Put that down there. Let's do the next ring. Gives us another manheld ring. Executioner. And lastly, our last ring. On a new obsidian ring of the Zodiac. Well, that just that brings things up again, doesn't it? Because we've already got one here in the queue. So technically we don't need another one, but if we were to have two on, would they stack? Now we know with the armour, well actually we know it won't because we tried it with Judgment, and the Judgment thing wouldn't stack. And I think someone is actually watching the stream at the moment, so to whoever it is, hello. And that's if anybody is there. If they aren't, hitty ho. So, and all we're doing at the moment is just trying to see live at the moment. So yeah, so here we go. So, another obsidian ring to back us up. Okay, so let's start looking at what we're going to do next, guys, shall we? So let's go up to our stash. Well, actually, no, we're going to go to our forge. And we're going to go through and we're actually just going to get rid of the ones that we know for sure that we aren't going to use. So, Faithful Memory, we're not going to use that. Helming Archon, do I need to replace my other one? No. Stone Gauntlets, no. Not going to use them. No. Another set of Paladins, no. Okay, that'll do for now, because I really don't want to... I know I'm like for getting rid of shit that we need. And we're going to move these just back into the stash for a moment, where we know they're safe and out of the way. So, Restraint. Let's just... Well, actually, I can probably go in the get rid of box. Sacred Harness. And our Vamp Braces. Now that I want to check against my other character. So what I will do is I will put them... As you can see, I stockpile a load of rubbish. I'm going to have to go through and clean all this out. It's actually worrying when Spinky Baby has a better stash set out than what I've got. And the last time I saw his, it was actually... not looking too bad at all. There's that Litany of the Undead we were thinking of. Because that with the Wailing Host forms quite a nice team. But what we could do is have the Litany. Again, we'd have to get rid of Unity. It's very hard to know how much that Unity is keeping us alive at the moment. Well, let's say I'm 99% sure. And there it is, the Compass Rose. So that one and that one form a set. And that set, when combined, will give us that extra crit hit damage. And remember, crit at the moment is just under 300, so 282. Okay. Guys, you're going to see the Be Right Back screen for a few moments. I do need to nip to the loo, so I'll speak to you again in a few seconds. Hello again everybody, it's Darthgremlin and I'm back. So, yes, as we were saying, Compass Rose, Traveller's Pledge. Potentially a good thing. But again, sockets are going to be an issue. Because on that one, the Compass Rose, we would have to, we'd have to sacrifice something. Potentially we could try and sacrifice the damage point at the top, keep the rest, and that would give us our socket. Traveller's Pledge, see, I would like to have kept everything on there and changed the damage at the top to holy. But since we can't, what we could do would it work? I'm thinking of getting rid of the physical, getting a socket put into it, then move the 2 gems into them. Now the Compass Rose will replace Unity, Convection. This is where it comes down to it again, doesn't it? Unity. What I might do is put sockets in both, switch the Unity out and the amulet out, and let's see how we survive. Well, that will be for that solution, so let's see what else we got. That's our gem up there that we are going to need to take out. So, ordering, we're not going to use that. Not going to use that one. Now, Roland's Determination. Now, Ancient One far suppresses it. Nemesis Braces, when I think about it, I don't think we will be using that or that. Now we do have that second obsidian ring. But again, we would have to sacrifice something to get our socket. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use them. Now, I was thinking about these, but if I say if we use them, we're going to lose our set bonus. No. We'll put them down. And my other one character's got a ancient one of them when I think about it. So there is the braces that I want to keep. Don't want the potion. I will keep that belt actually. I might try that on another character. That restraint can go. So we're keeping the top 4. Let's get rid of the rest. Okay, so let's try and get a socket in these 2, and then let's see what happens. So we're going to need to go to our Mystic. Yeah, let's start with Travellers first. So yeah, as one on this, hang on. Reduce damage from melee attacks by 7%, that's actually a nice little boost as well. Yeah, I think we are going to have to sacrifice that off. Well, we haven't got any physical skills anyway, so... this one uses the gems. It's got 50 attempts. Someone gives a socket. I hate this when you know you've got just a certain amount of attempts now. You can see the depose is going down. Here's the holy boost, but again, even with the holy boost, I don't think that would be good enough without. Oh, hang on a minute, let's check something. Nah, yeah, that lightning has kept us alive a couple of times. Come on, give up the socket. Anybody who tries to roll for stats knows that this is a pain in the arse. Like I said, the money isn't the problem, it's the gems. I usually transmute all mine to high ones, so I keep forgetting that certain times this happens where they want gems as well. Ah, finally! There's our socket. Okay, so when I put that back now with the socket, our toughness hasn't changed, so we might get away with this. We are going to lose a bit of damage. We are going to lose the toughness, but I think that plus this one, if we get the socket in it, that 50% extra damage I think might be enough. So when we put in the compass rose, we've got damage, strength, resist, life, movement speed, and extra gold. If I could get rid of it, extra gold, because I don't want it. Movement speed? Would that give us a socket? Get rid of the movement speed, it will give us the socket, because do we really need to move faster? Oh, actually, come to think about it, probably could do with it, couldn't we, in rifts? We certainly do need the resistance to all elements. Well, that with all this, what? Yeah, we're going to take it out. It's too late now, we're committed. Just a bit quicker that time. Okay, so off comes Unity. As you can see, we've already dropped 99 to 919, and we're going to take off that one. But on the travel, whoopsie, that's still open. Tell you what, come out of that for a minute, because we're going to need to go to the gem guy. So let's get this done now anyway. Okay, so we took off both of these, and we were in the millions. We dropped back to 724. Put on the amulet, 858. Put on the ring, now it has put us back to 997. We were under what we were doing. Our crit hit has gone up, our chance has come down, but remember we're also going to be adding back in our Wreath of Lightning, and that one as well, which was Bane of the Stricken. Now it has given us the 250 vitality and the crit hit damage increased by 50%, and we are back at 1 mil damage. Our recovery slightly higher. Okay, toughness 29 mil, not bad at all. That obsidian ring I think we are going to keep, as we are always as well. Now the key, actually I'm going to put these two at the top because they're going to be the key to see how we run now. So we were able to do a T7 earlier, or literally a few minutes ago, probably longer than that now actually because I've been messing around with gems, but we were able to do it without well, not without dying, but we were able to complete it with relative ease. You ready to do it again? Yeah, let's do it. So, T7 again. I realised I didn't pick up the Grift token from last time. Silly of me, wasn't it? So I say you guys watch this with me and tell me if you think, you know, are we doing better, are we doing worse? For the moment I'm undecided. Completely honest with you on that. So that's why I asked you, the YouTube viewers, as to whether you think this character's been improved with what I've just done. For some reason it actually blocks and I can't move. Go that way. Okay. See, we've still got our cannon going off pretty quick. And I think at the moment, or at least on T7, the drop off of Unity hasn't really, or from what I can see, hasn't really incapacitated us as much as what I thought. One thing I found about Diablo is survivability is everything in this game. I just got to remember that these arcanes now do a lot more damage than what they did previous. Oh, oh, didn't see that. Ah, right, took that. I'm going to have to walk around to get it. Didn't know if it got to that bit. Look at how low our life is getting. That's the thing we've got to think about, is how many times did that Unity actually save our lives? See, as soon as them cannons go off, well, you can see there, we took them down with relative ease. First death, and it was arcane. Kind of stands to reason though for us, doesn't it? You know, I was stepping into that. I shouldn't have. Well, anybody who knows me knows that's not generally the way I play. I'm usually getting up close and personal. See again, as soon as we get into the thick of it, that happens. Ah. I don't think we're doing too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I think I was right to put that the reach and that back in. Because I'd say that lightning's certainly been helping us, hasn't it? Okay, so let's go further down. Yep, I think that proves one-on-one. This guy's not in the strongest of places yet. Something we can work on. Okay. Come on, come clear out that doorway. Yeah, I'm 66 million. I'm not seeing the trebles though. We need to find a way of... Well, I think damage will come in time actually if we can get other parts upgraded. got everything this time. Yeah. Right guys, well, I'm going to end the stream at this point. Please do leave a comment if you watch through, or even if you watch part, and just let me know what you're thinking. Is this character worthwhile carrying on with, or is it just a delusion to think that we're going to get this remotely right? But anyhow, I will leave it in the hands of YouTube. So, for now, this is Darthgremlin, out.